Hello, PHCC members. Mark Valentini, Director of Legislative Affairs for PHCC National. As I like to say, every day is Legislative Day here at PHCC. And even though we had a pandemic for more than 13 months now, our advocacy efforts have never been stronger. With the use of technology, we've still been able to engage lawmakers and staff on Capitol Hill to secure PHCC policy priorities, particularly in the rounds of COVID relief that Congress and the administration passed last year and at the beginning of this year. So nonetheless, even though we're not able to host an in-person event because of continued restrictions in Washington, D.C. And in Capitol Hill having to do with COVID as well as security, we are able to at least provide a virtual platform for PHCC members to engage their lawmakers and the people that work for them. And it's especially important this year because Congress and the administration are gearing up to make the largest investment in our country's infrastructure in more than half a century. And the PHC industry needs to be at the table to meet with policymakers and let them know why it's important to invest in our water infrastructure. The administration has proposed $110 billion to upgrade wastewater and drinking water systems and to replace lead pipes. We also need to talk about the importance of energy choice and why decarbonization, while well-intentioned, should not involve the elimination of the use of natural gas in new construction or the phasing out of natural gas in existing construction because of consumer choice, because consumers prefer natural gas, and also because it is a clean burning alternative to many other fossil fuels that are out there. We also want to talk about the value that PHCC provides through its apprenticeship and workforce training programs, and why this is going to be a very necessary component in any infrastructure initiative that the government undertakes, because we have a skilled workforce shortage. So no matter how big the investment Congress and the administration make in rebuilding our country's infrastructure and making it better and making it more modern, if we don't have a sufficient workforce to help with that undertaking, we're never going to achieve a fully modern, fully revitalized infrastructure, in this country, whether it's for highways or whether it's for water or for the energy grid. So PHCC provides value here through our workforce and apprenticeship programs. And so we need to talk about that as well and making sure that that's going to be incorporated in any proposals put forth. During this two-day event, my colleague Chuck White, our VP of Regulatory Affairs, and myself are going to provide an issues update so that PHCC members are briefed on the issues that they need to take to lawmakers on Capitol Hill. We will also have a guest speaker, Reed Wilson of the Hill newspaper, a political insider who will give us the inside scoop, if you will, on all of the political events and the political climate in Capitol Hill and how it can impact our policy priorities. We will also have some guest speakers, members of Congress, who will address our group throughout the two-day session. And we will also provide an orientation on how to use the online platform for contacting your members of Congress, because we're going to be going through a vendor who will provide the online platform. They will schedule all of the meetings, and they will provide each registrant with a schedule that's going to be very easy to follow, as simple as clicking on a link. And we will also include all the briefing materials that you need electronically. And best of all, you'll be able to do this from your office. And once you get your schedules, you'll be able to schedule the rest of your business day around it, so that rather than traveling to Washington, D.C. this year, you will be able to still spend time tending to your business and scheduling these legislative meetings around that. Not only that, registration for the legislative conference this year has been significantly reduced because we are not doing it in person, because we want to make this as accessible as possible to all of our members. So I encourage you to take advantage of this important event, especially with everything that's on the line right now. www.phccweb.org/legislative conference. Register today. Register before May 22nd and take advantage of the early bird registration fees. If you have any questions, you can always reach me by email, government@naphcc.org. You can call me directly, 703-752-9871. I'll answer any questions you might have. And I hope that you will register for this event and participate. Even though we're not there in person, it is equally as important to sign up for the conference and at least be there virtually. We're not going to have this opportunity again to have a seat at the table to talk about something as big as this investment in infrastructure that Congress is about to undertake. And we need to be at the table for that. Register today. I look forward to seeing you on June 15th and 16th.